Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This video for Thursday, June 28th, 2012 is sponsored by Realtic. All right, guys, we have a lot going on here. Markets have just made a new low of the day as the selling continues on Wall Street. Bottom line is the markets are getting hammered. Nasdaq down 55, Dow down 170, S&P down 18, basically 1.3 on the Dow and the S&P in terms of percentages. The Nasdaq is down close to 2 points. This is what's so beautiful about the In the Money Stocks methodology, folks. I want to talk to you a little bit about this because it is ultimately an amazing feat for those of you that don't know. If you know the methodology, you ultimately know how accurate it is. Bottom line is we have shorts out there and we have longs out there. All right, we have one long, two shorts. What are the shorts? Our members in the Research Center, and by the way, if you're a Research Center member, you get this. You know, it's included, obviously. You get our swing trade alerts on the hot charts. Everything's included in the Research Center, and there's a 7-day free trial. But check this out, guys. All right, short the spiders at 136. Right now, as you can see in front of you, it's trading at 131.41. Awesome. We got short last week. We knew the market was going to fall. Another short I gave out, which we took, Apple. Apple falling down $7.50 today. We're in the money on that one. Now, I did give out a long play yesterday, and most people would be like, oh man, he got in a long yesterday. He's probably getting smoked on it. Wrong. Netflix, positive on the day. We're up on this trade here as well. It was up over $1 because of how weak the markets are. It's basically just slightly positive now, up about 12 cents. But the point is, when you use price, pattern, and time, you succeed. It doesn't matter which way the market goes. Now, will it mute the move on Netflix a little today? Sure, but as soon as the market bounces, it's going to rip. Bottom line is price, pattern, and time. PPT. Like the plunge protection team, we have control of the markets if we know this methodology. You can know it as well. All right, and again, I love showing this because it shows you how our shorts are dead on and our long call was dead on as well. And if you know this, you succeed and make money in the markets no matter which direction the market is going. One stock that I'm watching for a possible bounce here, folks, JP Morgan Chase on the intraday chart. Take a look at this little area of support right down here. Beautiful little area right down here of support. Great support area. All right, and again, you can see JPM coming right into this area, right around this 34.85, 88 level, somewhere in this vicinity. Very, very good level on the SPY. On JP Morgan. As I said before, Apple's continuing to be down about 1.3%. Amazon's down 2.8%. It's a big fall on Amazon. Let's take a look at that intraday. Let's look for a support level. Ooh, this is going to be a sweet level on Amazon, guys. If this hits later today, it's a great scalping opportunity. You'll get a bounce there, assuming it comes in the proper way, which it should. Another great one right there. All right, what else do we have here? Exxon's down $1. Chevron's getting hit. JPM is down $1.90. What a slaughter on JP Morgan, which we just talked about at this current level. You can see how it's starting to find a little bit of support here. We'll monitor that, of course. What else are we looking at? Research in Motion down 28 cents. That stock has earnings after the bell today, so be aware of JP Morgan Chase here. And we'll watch and see how that, on Research in Motion, as I have so many stocks I'm looking at here, it's hard to keep track. Good little base of support here, but again, with earnings after the bell, you just have no clue which direction it could go. It could dump, it could rally. There's really no way of telling in an easy way which way it will ultimately go. All right. Going back to the SPY, let's keep our eyes focused on what the market is doing here. Where's your next support on the SPY? Clearly, folks, it's down here. You can see this little pivot low, this pinkish trend line. I'm looking at an area on the SPY at around the 131 to 131.10 area support. What I don't like about this market overall, this trend line was broken. Look at this trend line, folks. Take the pivot low going back to the 4th of June, connect it through the lows here that were hit last week. All right. Even as early, believe it or not, as this week, the lows here, and then you have a break point on that. That is not good for the markets in terms of showing us strength. There's no strength there. If this doesn't hold, now if we recapture by the end of the day, that's one thing. But ultimately, folks, I mean, you can't expect that. You can't assume that. And this market could definitely dump if you stay below this area into tomorrow. All right, we have a holiday next week, so that's going to mean volume is going to be on a little slower side, guys. I'm just actually keeping track of this JP Morgan trade that I just picked up myself. In fact, bear with me, guys, as I throw out a little sell order here. I just want to get this out. All right, just put out a little sell order as JPM's just getting a small bounce here. I'm just going to grab the money and run. Market looks weak here, so I don't want to stick around too long. But nonetheless, a few pennies on JP Morgan on a quick little scalp off that 34.87 area. Just basically 3 cents, but on 10,000 shares, that's not too shabby, you know. I'll take it. Spiders back to the lows of the day. Again, your next support here is this line right here. With the Gitch again is right around the 131.10ish area, give or take a few pennies. That should be an interesting level there. What else are we looking at here? Netflix still staying positive. My one long still up on the day, and again, that's because the pattern was just beautiful. You want to see a great pattern here? Look at the daily chart of Netflix. That's a bull flag on the 20 MA. All right, if we had a decent market, this thing would be up $3 today. You know, in a really crappy market, it's still positive, but you're not getting the same bang for your buck, obviously, with that type of effect out there. Let's see what else we have. BCS is getting, possible criminal investigation and also a major, major drop there. I gave out the low today to my members on Traders Life 24/7, which is the social network you become a part of when you join the Research Center and the Intraday Stock Chat. How did I know this was going to be the low? And look at the bounce it's had off that low. Take your pivot low right there. Just stretch a trend line right across. Unbelievably awesome. There it is. See that? Trendline works. I mean, this stuff is just absolutely amazing. It works. You can make so much money. I'm having another profitable day today, scalping longs and doing shorts. Doesn't really matter as long as the pattern's there. You make money. All right, so great job across the board to members here at InTheMoneyStocks.com who have taken the methodology webinar where we discuss our time counts and our secrets. And again, if you become a member and you take the 7-day free trial to the Research Center or the chat room or both, you can be enlightened as well and be on the winning side of a trade. So again, come to InTheMoneyStocks.com, start profiting with the pros. That's simple. Learn this stuff, learn the secrets that really no one else in the world knows, that we are discovering day by day and passing along to members. Take care.